Alright, killer. I'm back in Sanctuary. Be careful. The Bloodshots are camped out all around the dam. You'll want to get a vehicle to soak up some bullets for you.
This is a recorded message to any Crimson Raiders in the area. Sanctuary has been targeted by 4 spies masquerading as bandits. They're hiding out in Three Horns. Find them, kill them, and see if you can figure out why they're here.
Greetings! You fear to have...
Truth brought.
You know what can make a bullet hole that ain't a bullet? Because I freaking don't.
I've been seeing some confusing wounds coming from Three Horns. Head down there and find out what kind of weapon's causing them. An old rifle of mine named Doc Mercy's using it. But don't let that name fool you. Unlike me, he's more interested in creating wounds than patching them up. Also, unlike me, he actually has a medical license.
Want to break some stuff? So I kinda inspired a cult, and not the fun ask you for autographs kind. I need you to infiltrate the Children of the Firehawk and find out if they're planning anything shady. I'd do it myself, but I'm kinda worried they'd freak out if they saw their god in person. Go talk to the cult's leader, Incinerator Clayton.
Found a customization station. You can use this to change your appearance.
Nothing like a good luck.
I am Incinerator Clayton, and you. I witnessed you enter the lair of the Firehawk and return unharmed. If you truly wish to serve our mother, you must pass a test. Use a fire weapon to send my brothers to the eternal flame. Then collect their ashes and return them to me.
Huh. Burning people alive is mildly shady, but these cultists sound like they want it, which is weird. Do what he asks, I guess.
You smell like my little girl! The poison impressed me! Lying with the rest! I got no time! You're worse than
the first
fire weapon,
slice!
then switch to a fire weapon for the last few shots. Remember, since those guys resist fire, you should beat the out of them. Remember, since those...
Could I have a refund, please? This gun doesn't seem to work.
I don't know. Looks like it works to me. Get over here. I got work.
Yes, Torch. Bring me more ashes, just like that. What's more beautiful than a handful of ashes? Nothing! Nothing at all!
These guys are resistant to fire, but Clayton wants you to burn them to death. Tricky. You don't want to whittle them down with a non-element. You gotta burn the incinerators to death to get their ashes. Make sure you've got a fire weapon.
That is enough, my young Torch. I can feel the Firehawk smiling upon us. Return the ashes to me.
Too many icons.
These children now know an ecstasy I can only dream of! Thank you, Torch. Unfortunately... Torch, there are idolaters among us.
Children who have betrayed their one true mother, the Firehawk. They follow a heathen demigod known as Scorch. I implore you, destroy this pretender and all those who follow him.
Who cares if they worship somebody else? Look, just play along. Clayton needs to trust you completely. If they've been doing anything that we need to stop, that's the only way they'll hear about it.
You can't stop me!
No more. I can feel the Firehawk spiraling down on us. Can't you, young Torch?
As weird as this cult is, gotta admit, seeing them kill that false god to me was kind of flattering. Ugh, I'm a bad person.
My bats have bats!
Are weird, but they only seem to hurt themselves and that
You
Scorch.
can't stop me!
It's almost upon us, Torch. But the
I feel
Firehawk
a deep,
spoke to
dark
you
world.
and demanded another sacrifice.
No, I didn't.
The burning of her favorite son, the midget known as Matchstick. You must take him to the soaring dragon in the southern shelf and incinerate him within the jaws of the great mechanical beast who dwells there.
Feeling overburdened by money. A pleasure as always. Don't have too much fun. Be careful out there.
burning one another for giggles, maybe we don't have to worry about him. That'd be nice.
She is coming! The time is almost at hand! We will be together, Firehawk! Finally, we'll be together!
Get to the incinerator console and give him what he wants, I guess.
I feel your embrace, Firehawk! I love you! I love you so much!
That was kind of weird.
Thank you, Torch. We shall join Max. It is time. For the enkindling. Time to sacrifice.
Heathens to our blazing mother!
Clayton said the enkindling? That could be very bad. Or it could be...
Well, Torch. Once the enkindling is complete, we shall all receive our reward in the Firehawk's toasty bosom. The preparations are complete. Return to me and let the human sacrifice commence!
Okay, that sounds pretty evil. Just head to this enkindling thing. If things get creepy, I'll make an appearance. Be careful.
Garden, my gestational soil. I've changed. I've changed.
You can't stop me! Who wants the first slice? Open your veins!
fight these bitches.
Do not listen, brother!
Never stop the killing! Never!
Kill the would-be sacrifices back to Sanctuary. Great. Friggin' cults.
No, you can't!
Bullymong. Rubbish name, isn't it? But I'd like a better one before my almanac goes to print. Search some Bullymong bone piles, will you? I'll learn something about their diets and come up with a catchier name for the beasts.
Whoa! Someone actually bought one?
And now for the latest edition of This Just In with Hunter Hellquist. This is Hunter Hellquist of Hyperion Truth Broadcasting. Today, the bandit murderer known as the Firehawk, with the help of an unnamed accomplice, murdered at least 24 innocent Pandoran citizens in what authorities are calling, quote, a massacre. The unarmed civilians were found burned to death. That's it! I should call them primal beasts. I'll run it by my publishers. In the meantime, blow up some primal beasts with grenades, would you? Now the new name works for you. Oh, my publisher despise primal beasts. Shut up! Alright, what about Ferovols? They're the most ferocious creatures I've ever seen, and I say that having watched a thresher rip my arm from its socket. Repressed memories, ho! Anyway, take the new name for a spin. Some of the Ferovols projectiles up in the air. See how that name thrills you. Bloody balls! Ferovol is trademarked. Oh, sod it. I'm so sick of coming up with names for... You know what? Bonafart. All of them. That's right, we're calling them Bonafarts now. Just kill a few of them or something. I don't care anymore. Yeah.
it when you splash on my windshield!
You've already lost! Oh!
Beautiful misery.
I can't hold poker cards. Maybe Bullymong's not so bad after all. Come on back.
Make yourself at home. In my house that you entered without permission.
Sir/ma'am.
I'm watching you.
Gotta get this skull shiver.
Why ain't you bought something yet? Don't even think, don't you hurry back!
Watch out, I got pepper spray. I agree. Great. Go ahead, try it.
You're not a beer.
I hear Jack's kid involved.
There's nowhere left to run.
You haven't met the Hodunks yet.
Bullymong's still rubbish, but I'll come up with something better before I launch the all. So,
Stupid plan. Follow their rules. They do they tell you.
I don't have any new jobs for you. You're
And now, for the latest edition of This Just In with Hunter Hellquist. This is Hunter Hellquist of Hyperion Truth Broadcasting. Today, the bandit murderer known as the Firehawk, with the help of an unnamed accomplice, murdered at least 24 innocent Vanguard citizens in what authorities are calling, quote, a massacre. The unarmed civilians were found burned to death near the Firehawk's cave with no apparent cause for the
Ever faked your own death? Tricky stuff. Did it a couple years back to throw Hyperion off my trail, but apparently some bandit's been spying on me. He's gonna tell Hyperion what he knows, unless you take him out first.
They won't stop! the choices of...
We at Hyperion are skeptical. The bandit Lilith was confirmed dead after the liberation of Hyperion. We will need to listen to your footage before payment can be processed. Leave the echoes in the attached dead drop locations.
Find those echoes, Killer. If Hyperion finds out I'm alive and working with the Crimson Raiders, it could be New Haven all over again.
I like this place. Hyperion shouldn't be able to find you here.
Thanks. I tried to make it very...
Gruesome?
I was gonna say cozy.
Strap charred bandit corpses around the entrance.
Corpses can be cozy. Kinda like our place in New Haven before...
Yeah, I'm going now.
Suave, Lilith.
So what's the emergency?
I liquefied a guy.
Come again?
I was out hunting and found some of that iridium stuff, and one of those weird worshiper guys sees me, and I chase him down and grab him, and he just...
Liquefied?
It was awesome. I don't know if it's because of the vault opening or being a siren or both, but this iridium stuff is the tits.
You look really pale.
Yeah, I passed out a few times, but this could be huge.
Okay, but why not just send an echo? Why call me out here and increase the risk of Hyperion finding out you're still working with the Crimson Raiders?
Because how are you doing?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave now.
Okay. Jack just left him for dead in the snow, evidently. The Raiders could use the help. You should track them down.
Another Vault Hunter. I'll see if I can contact him by echo on my way back to Sanctuary.
Good. You can go now.
Well, I'm sorry. I just got here.
I'm a little busy waging a one-woman war on every bandit in the tundra, so you can focus on taking down Jack. But hey, if you want to hang out, you can just give up this Firehawk thing and let the Bloodshots overrun Sanctuary.
No, you're right, of course.
Are you sure? I could make cocoa. We could talk about boys.
I'll just talk to you once I find the Vault Hunter. Sorry for... I'm sorry.
Play hard to get. That's how you...
Slice your eyelids so you can watch the end.
Thanks. The less Hyperion knows about me, the better. You didn't, listen to those echoes, right?
You are looking fabulous.
It's a hood ornament! Open your veins! Keep your mitts upright, boy! Finest features, losers, dog! I'll open your veins
What
with
good's
my
your
teeth!
fancy mid-school degree now? Huh, I'll be damned. That's E-Tech. If I'm gonna treat people shot by E-Tech, I'm gonna need way more wounds to practice on. Now that you got Doc Mercy's E-Tech gun, why don't you test it out on the local bandits?
I need another head for my merry-go-round!
So it looks like that gun uses a radium jet to turn bullets into stuff that ain't bullets. Energy stuff. God damn, Olivia's weird.
I told you what would happen!
I've been doing some research. Looks like there's all types of E-10 guns out there for you to find. Blaster rifles, plasma guns, real guns.
I can't talk, honey! One step!
Echo, I took off one of my patients. Looks like all weapon manufacturers licensed E-10 from Hyperion for their experimental guns. Guess that explains how Hyperion got so rich on them even after the vault opened.
Leave us alone!
Dying at me! I see
Alright, you mindless gun heads. You're looking for a really hot chick with blue tattoos and mystical powers. A siren, specifically one named Lilith. The official report says she died in New Haven, but I'm positive she's hiding out in the Just tell me and I'll give you enough money to build a mansion out of other smaller mansions. Out. Yeah, I just realized you grunts are gonna get yourselves killed without this loot. All sirens are born with different crazy-ass powers. You cannot, I repeat, cannot win a fight with them in one-on-one combat. You see Lilith, contact me immediately. I can handle it. You can't. Me, yes. You know. Blast those bandits with that E-Tech gun, I've come to a medically sound conclusion. E-Tech is friggin' dope. Come on back to me whenever you're done out there. Recording that might help you guys out with the siren.
I've been observing this siren, Lilith, since the... opening of the vault. She appears to be using iridium to enhance her phase-walking abilities. This naturally leads me to assume some unspoken connection between sirens, iridium, and the vault. I have determined two additional things. Firstly, there's her hair under the guise of needing them for scientific experimentation. And secondly, they taste like olives with fried pickles.
Stop bringing in fake sirens. Only 6 sirens can exist in the universe at any given time, and I already know of 3. You're not gonna convince me you happen to find one of the remaining 3 just by drawing blue tattoos.
See the numbers, taste the
On
violence.
some random chick's corpse. Well, I will admit it was probably amusing.
Uh-oh, math. Hope we don't pop a blood vessel.
Dozen times you idiots tried it, but now my office smells like blood and marker fumes. So quit it!
Maybe the world's sending me a sign.
Thanks for the coin.
And now for the latest edition of This Just In with Hunter Hellquist.
This is Hunter Hellquist of Hyperion Truth Broadcasting. Today, the bandit murderer known as the Firehawk, with the help of...
Oh, right. I was supposed to be. Effects of these tech guns on bandits. Right now, it looks like...
Looks like if you shoot them a lot, they die. Oh, did I mention I don't have a medical license?
We need to find a way off this planet.
Jack's not coming in here.